Hey YouTube, so this is going to be my July planner update where I'm going to be talking about what I've been doing in my planner, what's worked for me, what hasn't, how I've been using it. I will let you know I don't have a haul for you in this video, though I have in future planner updates I might. This month I have been shopping a lot at Michael's. I've been loving the $1.50 sticker books for themes, as well as scrapbooking paper for covering boxes and washi tape. So I do want to let you know, kind of before I start this video, the planner that I have been using for most of the month is the 2015 Do It All planner in the Retro Days theme. And this is a 17-month one that actually started last August. So I did use for the first 2 weeks of the month, or kind of in the end of June, when I was first planning the first few weeks of the month, I used the Simplicity planner. And this one was purchased at the calendar store. The Retro Days was purchased at Indigo. And this guy was, you can kind of see the first week there. It's got like a whole picture page and then sideways planning. I just didn't have enough room to decorate. My layouts were just not looking the way I wanted them to. So I moved into this guy and I really have been loving him. So let's get started on talking about the theme. So what you're looking at here is this current week. We're sitting on, I am filming this on the 30th of July, so it is Thursday. As you can kind of see here, I have these little animals on bicycles. If you recognize them, they are from the Ride My Bike sticker book from Michael's. And what you're looking at here has kind of been the end of a week, and it's not so much, July really didn't have a consistent planning scheme. I'm still trying to work things out. Now, a couple of things that have been relatively consistent. At the top of each of my weeks, I was using my weather planning, anything that had been a current plan. And on the bottom of my weeks, kind of in various places, I was using these little dinosaurs to annotate my husband's work schedule. Both those weather stickers and the dinosaurs were purchased from my local teacher store. So I did, kind of my theme for July was just to have fun with this. It was just kind of glam planning in general. So you can see I did a nice Ride My Bike theme here. A lot of these stickers were from that sticker book, but I also used kind of little stickers to annotate various things. I've got like little post-it or fun post-it note here. Some little Minion stickers on this side to annotate like spending a day with a friend who enjoys Minions. On the side I have my social media tracker, and that's really been the biggest change from July, and the biggest thing kind of going forward is I'd like to find a way of tracking my social media that is more consistent and that actually works for me. You can see here I moved some dots down and now they go over the edge. So that's not really consistent with how I was scheduling. I had one really good day and some awful days, and it just doesn't work with what I thought. So I'm going to kind of flip backwards here. I also do want to point out kind of daily to-do lists. I'd like to be able to have a weekly to-do list, which you'll see I actually did have in my last setup. This one is one of the camping themes, not the glittery camping book, but the other one. From Michael's. Now, I do have something pretty consistent this month. I was playing a lot with scrapbook paper, covering up, some days but not all days. This week here, you can see July 20th through 26th. I do have a social media tracker at the top with a to-do list on the side. I liked having my to-do list again. I do have some daily to-do lists as well as my errands marked in. This spread worked for me, but it's just, I'd like to be able to get things looking a little more consistent. Now, this one was a little bit of a mess. Part of it was back planning, and a lot of this was forward planning. This was more scrapbook style, which is really fun. I like doing scrapbook style. I am not a good enough planner yet to really kind of have And what I mean by scrapbook style is be like, okay, so this was a vampire game, so I have a vampire, and this is a planner, and I have a planner, this is the groceries, and it looks messy when I do it. I know a lot of people can do it very well and consistently. It's not something I figured out how to make look cohesive yet. And it's possible that the cohesion is just using stickers with the same colors or whatever. I'm just not quite there yet. You will find a lot of my layouts in this thing, like this to-do list up here. I did use, I'll kind of go in, oh, weird shadow. Like I said, I do use alphabet letters, and those are things that I've purchased various places, Michael's, Walmart, Target, like the Target dollar spot back when we had Target. You can get letters from kind of anywhere, and I've been using them for just kind of fun annotations all over the place. This one here, I used the little dots at the very bottom. That was not enough room for a social media tracker, so I needed more space. Now, this one here, this is July 6th through 12th, and one thing that I did do a lot of in July was back planning, because when I got home on the 15th, I wanted to do the spreads from the beginning of July, and I actually did a couple or several June spreads as well. I am hoping to be able to kind of work backwards in my planner using my other planners as a guideline of what I did, just to be able to practice with planning, and when I've got, you know, several layouts going on, I will do a flip through is my intention at this point. We'll see how that goes. So this one I really like. This is a Doctor Who theme. I used kind of sticker sheets. I felt this is the most cohesive theme that I've made that did not involve a Michael sticker book. I thought this one was actually quite cute. I went to the Doctor Who experience on Wednesday, so that's why, of this week, so that's why I did that. This one here was actually, was basically me playing mostly with horizontal layout, working literally outside of my boxes. So if my like columns go downwards, figuring out, you know, how I can be like, oh, I'm staying at this person's house for several days, or, you know, we went shopping on several mornings, and kind of playing through that as well as with my decorative stickers. So I actually really like how that worked out. Now this guy here, I was going to the beach that Sunday, so I did want to play with the theme. I've got kind of my Monday to-do list over here. This one is a little bit of more empty spread. It was back planned, so it was definitely a little bit of just kind of me remembering what we did and stuff. I was definitely trying to play off, I wanted to play off the beachy theme. This is the Ahoy, something, Anchors Ahoy or Anchors Away. This is the Anchors Away theme, sorry, theme book from Michael's. And I really liked it, and I wanted to play off of that red, white, and blue theme, but being that I'm actually Canadian and I was in the UK, I didn't want it to look super like American patriotic. So I brought in some teal because my cousin got married on that Saturday, so it was her, and teal was one of her wedding colors, so it worked out to kind of bring in those teal accents all over the page and to have it kind of almost red, white, blue, and teal, which worked out. Going back, or you will see kind of on this page here, I do have, and I will try to show you, for my YouTube, I have been using basically just drawn in red, like a little play button, and then whether I was editing, uploading, or filming, and that's kind of been a consistent theme throughout several of the weeks. I've just been trying to get more consistent while working with my YouTube. So, this is June. Yes, no. So I do have some back planned spreads, and I'm not going to, you know, talk about them a lot, but, you know, playing with side to-do lists, going backwards. I've got, you know, a couple playlists for June, and that's just kind of a sneak peek of those. Like I said, it is my intention to do a flip through at some point. So what I've learned about planning this month is really that I need something that looks nice and that I'm actually being able to decorate my planner in a theme that's relatively consistent is something that makes me use my planner more often. So it has definitely made my planner, while not everything in the planner is functional, it still has been working way better for me, because I find that if I'm not doing something fun and decorative and it doesn't make me want to look at my planner, then I don't look at my planner and then I don't plan stuff. So you will see on this week here, I do have kind of a side sticky note. This is not permanent in here. This is, you know, I need to get blood work done every 6 weeks. So what I wanted to do was make a sticky note once or whatever day, and I've moved this over a couple times this week. If I go for blood tomorrow, I will move that to 6 weeks from now so that I know when I need to get it done. And that has so that's been my July planner update. I hope this has been helpful for you. I will hopefully be making these videos in the future so you can see what we're talking about. Well, if that has been helpful, if you have any questions, do give me a shout in the comment section below. I'd love to see or hear what you've learned about planning this month and how your kind of planning style has evolved. And I will, we'll flip back to the page. So this has been this month, and I'll see you guys in August for another planner update. See you guys all on the flip side.